There was our Artist of the Week, Paquin, with Silhouettes, and right now I'm joined on the phone by Tom Healy from Paquin. So you guys have been around for a while now, as I remember you as the band that won the demo competition for BFM's B Street a couple of years back. Did that get you guys some exposure?
Yeah, I remember playing a really cool show at the Wine Cellar. I feel like we've been pottering away for a while. There seems to be a bit of momentum at the moment, in as much as we've got a new EP and another one in the works and a video being shot. So it feels like there's lots of stuff happening at the moment, which is very nice to report on.
So that forthcoming EP that we've seen a couple of tracks off so far, that's out later in August, right?
That's right, yeah. I think we're touring up and down the country in support of that. Yeah, I think it's released at the 25th or 23rd of August. So it's on a Friday. Right.
And what's the name of that EP again, sorry?
It's Part 2. The first EP was just Part 1, and so I guess this is Part 2.
Part 2.
There's a Part 3 on the way.
Oh, cool. Now I'm interested. You personally are an audio engineer at The Lab, which is a fantastic Auckland studio. And you've kind of worked on a bunch of music for countless New Zealand musicians. How do you approach your own music when playing with that in mind?
When playing or when recording? When playing. I do, yeah. I definitely play with lots of musicians, and I feel like, just because I'm supported by my musical endeavours, I feel like it's just a really helpful and just keeping your eye on the game, in as much as, you know, I have practices 4 nights a week and generally a gig or 2 gigs a week, so I feel a bit more comfortable doing it than I did, say, when I was starting. And I've really, I play with bands that I love, and I guess that's always inspirational music in as much as to lift what you're doing to make sure you're at the same level as other people that you play with and admire.
Mm-hmm. Well, what about when you go to record the Paquin material?
The first EP we just started out as a bedroom thing, and we've moved away from that, and I'm really happy with that because I feel to be a bit more ambitious with what you're doing. And so this is now, I guess, much more like a band. There's a drums, bass, synth, and me singing and playing guitar, and we recorded in the lab. Actually, recorded in the lab in York Street, I think, for these 2 EPs, and what did I say? Yeah, it's good because we're quite a self-sufficient hub, but I still have lots of people that I bounce. There's lots of people in the lab complex itself. There's quite a few creative people down there making music. Jeremy Toy from She's So Rad, and Eddie from Dictaphone Blues, and Joel Mulholland, and Ollie Harmer, and Ryan McFarlane. There's a whole crew of us, and Boy Crush as well, that are down there making music. So there's lots of people to bounce your ideas off and get outside input in.
Cool.
Yeah, it's definitely a creative spot. And it helps you complete things.
That's interesting. I mean, on the topic of bouncing ideas and inspiration and whatnot, what is inspiring Paquin's music at the moment?
I definitely the EP and even progressively into the EP that's going to be released after this. Probably getting dancier and dancier, not DJ sense, but I've really like the music that I've listened to a lot has been recently. It's been sort of like bands maybe like Hot Chip or maybe Cut Copy and kind of things that are quite band-like. There'll be sort of guitar-based or really song-based, full song singing and sort of like mainly instrumentation, just DJs necessarily. Yes, that's something that's been I've been pushing me along quite a lot in Paquin, trying to find a bit of a hybrid between what I think of as like kind of shoegazy dance music and my guitar inclinations and those sorts of things that I started doing when I was younger.
And just finally, Tom, is there anything else that we should be keeping an eye out for, other than the forthcoming EPs from Paquin, maybe live shows or something?
Yeah, so we've got, what have we got coming up? This is a tour in August, end of August into September, which I think Paquin's up and down the country for, and we play in Auckland and I think a few North Island places in Wellington, Christchurch and Dunedin, so it's something of a national tour. It's covering our small shores, and then after that, I think we're releasing a split 7-inch with She's So Rad maybe later this year. I think that's going to be sort of November, December. And I'd imagine we'll be supporting that with the tour as well.
Cool.
And there's some other cool stuff to look out for. That I just finished working on the Tiny Ruins mixes for the next record, and that's beautiful. And Streets of Laredo, I just finished working on that record and 2 EPs, and that's beautiful. And Model Train Wreck, another record I just finished working on, and that's something as well. So it's cool other stuff I've been involved in. I'm just really pumped out as well. So there's heaps of stuff I hope people will enjoy.
Sweet as, man. Well, thanks for chatting to me today, and best of luck for the rest of the year and the touring.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. See ya. And that was Tom Healy from Paquin, and they have a bunch of new songs on the way out later on in August. But right now, let's listen to their brand new single, Glass Houses, on the Audience Radio Show.